There, Mark Satterfield here. Hope you're doing well. Want to talk today about a plan, a blueprint for getting more affluent clients. Because quite frankly, doing a little bit of this, doing a little bit of that, relying exclusively on referrals and word of mouth is probably not going to yield you the kinds of clients that you want. The biggest problem with referrals is you have no control over them. And so you get some good ones, you get some bad ones, and then you get a whole bunch of them, and then you get none. So what I want to encourage you to do is to think about marketing as a system, a process. As many of you know, my dad was a professor of chemical engineering at MIT, and mom was a mathematician. Now, I didn't get much, pretty much any of their quantitative skills, but what I did get was a love of systems, processes. And in fact, that's the reason why I wrote this book, The 1 Week Marketing Plan. Came out a few years ago. To be honest with you, the technology components in it are a little bit out of date, but the process, the system is spot on because that doesn't change. So let me tell you a little bit about what a system would look like for you. First of all, what you need to do is to think about who your ideal client or prospect is, and to think about what are the three big, and I mean big, problems that they have. Not the things that are minor irritants, but the things that they are really worried about. And if you can come up with that, then what you can do is you can create some sort of piece of information that's going to be helpful to them. Might be a video, it might be a report, could be a quiz, could be a piece of software. Doesn't make any difference as long as it ties directly into what that big problem is. Now you create that. You offer it for free on your website, and then you promote the availability of that particular thing. And that is the beginning of your marketing or sales funnel. And yeah, I know you've heard this a million times before, but the question becomes, have you done it? I'll give you an example. So for me, a big issue for my clients is they want more wealthy, affluent clients. They're very, very tired of trying to sell to people who don't have any money. They're tired of hearing, hey, I can't afford what you have to offer. So the challenge becomes, how do you go about doing it? Okay, that's a big issue for them. What did I do? I wrote a book called The Affluent Marketing Blueprint, and it goes into all the different strategies you can use in order to crack that particular market. Because quite frankly, as we both know, the affluent market is different. They only do business with three groups of people: those that they know, those that are referred to them by those they know, and those that are recognized experts in their field. And this book shows you how to crack that code. And I know that cracking that code is a real issue for my clients who are very heavily, but not exclusively, very heavily in luxury real estate and in financial services. So what I do is I promote that book. That gets people like yourself into my community, and then I'm able to educate them, inspire them, and if the little stuff that I do, such as, they implement something that they've read in the book, gets them results, well, guess what? Then they come back and they engage in other programs and services that I have to offer. Same model for you. So step one, what I'd like to have you do right now is to think about, okay, my client, what is it that they are really concerned about? What are the issues that they're facing? And what can I create as a lead magnet? Let's call it inelegantly a bait piece that I can offer them to get them to raise their hand and express that initial interest. You do that, and that's the first step in terms of developing your marketing system. Hope this makes sense. Drop a comment, send me an email to mark@gentlerainmarketing.com. Let me know what you think. I'll be back at you soon with more good information that hopefully you can use to grow your business. Thanks again for being a part of my community. Bye for now.